The harvest is in. And now you can all relax because it means that the supply of Hawkston lager in 2022, unlike the supply of gas and electricity and avocados, is assured. Hello and welcome to my new gym. Here's how it works. I've filled it with this mountain of spring barley, and then what I do every evening is come in here and try to walk up in it. It's not easy. You can feel it in your glutes and all the other muscles you have. And then the real genius is that after I get fit, I can turn my gym into Hawkston lager. How clever is that?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Diddly Squat Farm, here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, CWATTY. It is the start of a lovely new morning here in September, and that means we've got some harvesting to do. We have got quite a bit to do. There's also now the chance to do some replanting and seeding as well. Okay, so what we're looking at, there's a lot of fields that need to be done. Loads of them. And we need to start working through it as quickly as possible. So today, what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to have a look at getting rid of some more equipment. The sprayer's going to go. It's expensive. It's also quite sluggish. And we don't have a tractor with narrow wheels. Now, we have got a little 3-metre planter there. We're going to get rid of that. We have got that one. 6 metres we'll keep for now. Okay, so that's that done. Right, we need, to do harvesting, we need a combine harvester. Now, we said we're going to do leasing. Leasing is how it's going to be. So do we go for the class Trion? We go for the class. We go for the smaller one. 750. We'll go for the 750. I don't think it really makes much difference. Not really going to need GPS, are we, for this? So we'll lease that. That's going to cost us 20 grand. Yikes. Now we need headers for it. Now we should have somewhere cutter pack with included transport. That's what we want. That's going to be too big. 10.8. Is there anything smaller than that? No, it's probably going to be that one then. Right, let's go to the store and pick that up then. So here we are. Store could use a bit more space, I think. Gives us a nice little trailer. Now, we need to go. If I remember right. We are heading from the store. Well, we can go either way, really. We can go around the top. Or we can go down the road, round the bendy bit. I think we'll go around the top. I think that'll be better. You're going to need to slow down, dude. Combine harvester coming. Right, so we can see as well we've got a couple of fields of sorghum to come and harvest as well later on. But yeah, we need to get this, we need to get the harvesting in, crops sold, and then start looking again at how we're going to get all the various elements of the map. Because we've got a lot of work to do on fields. We have. Big quarry area. Now, I guess the question is... I'm currently looking at how I get into these fields with my header. Unfortunately, it does look like we're going to have to do some crop destruction, ladies and gents. It's not ideal. Never ideal. Unfortunately, we don't really have much of an alternative, do we? Right. Well, it's unfortunate. Unfortunate start. The gates aren't wide enough to get through with the header attached. So maybe, possibly, what we need to consider is using a smaller header. One that will fit through the gates, so we can leave everything, the header trailers and stuff outside. Doing okay, I think. So let's whiz round. Get as much harvesting done today as we can. Like I say, the good thing is we have got more days available here in September, so the month is a little bit longer than August. It should give us a little bit more time. Yeah, cut our way into the field, and that gives our little tractor driver the opportunity to be able to get in here and do unloading for us. Through we go. %35% full. Harvest is going well to start with. Right. I'll bring you back in a few moments when we've got a bit more of the field harvested, shall we? Okay, so I've got my first combine load. Just need to get the trailer into the field to unload it. I'm going to say, having harvested all of this bit of the field at the moment, the yield is not great. The yield on this field is not good. That's the first combine load. That's a bit concerning. That we've only got, you know, when this empties, it'll tell me. Just short of 12,000 litres, look. Yeah, the yield map in the bottom left corner of your screen, not good. And I wonder if that's why the farmer's been struggling to turn its profit each year. It's a good job I've been hired to come and work the farm, because I can definitely correct that, I think. I can definitely correct that. So, I need to think. Need to have a bit of a think. Plan my moves very carefully. Because canola is normally a very high value crop. But, if we're only going to get a poor yield this year, we really need to try our hardest to get the absolute most out of it. me have a think. But we'll get this field harvested, we'll move on to the next one, and we'll see what we come up with to hopefully try and get more than what we're currently getting. Okay, we're now harvesting the second field, ladies and gents, and the yield is still not good. I don't know what Jeremy and Kaleb did prior to, obviously, this harvest season, because I've only just come on board, but certainly when they were preparing for this year's harvest last year, they obviously didn't do a very good job of preparing the fields, because everything is poor. So what I'm thinking, my plan will be, is after we've done this harvest, we'll go do the sorghum, because that's a crop that typically does yield quite well. Even at its worst, it does seem to give you a lot of extra stuff. But then when it comes to harvesting some of our other crops, like our other canolas, our wheats, our barleys, our oats, etc., what we're going to do with those, we are going to swath them. I'm going to do swathing, because I think that will increase the yield. Should give us an extra 20%, which it's worth doing. It's definitely worth doing. Get the machine, get the header for the combine, and we can do that. Just try and maximise this year's current harvest, and then obviously over the winter and the spring, make sure I prepare all the fields absolutely spot on. But to be fair, the combine is a great bit of machinery. Seen a lot of class combines this week here in the UK. A lot of farmers deep into their harvest at the current time. Seen a lot of classes on fields. Seen a lot of John Deeres. Even seen a couple of New Holland harvesters out there in the fields as well. A lot of tractors, a lot of straw baling being done as well this year on fields. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good as I've ventured out and about this week in real life, that I've got to see quite a bit of stuff in terms of real farming and agriculture. Weather's been good as well this week in the UK. It's been very nice and sunny. Been quite warm, so crops will be quite dry, which is obviously going to be great for harvesting. Low moisture content is what the farmers are all wanting, especially after the horrible winter that we had, the very wet winter, which has obviously impacted farmers. A lot of fields I did notice with a lot of bare patches on, where crops just, because of the wet and standing water for long periods of time, just have failed in fields. So the farmers are going to be down, are definitely going to be down on what they're harvesting, but conditions during harvest are absolutely perfect at the minute, which means what they're harvesting is potentially going to be good quality, really good quality. And hopefully not a lot of wastage. But yeah, we've got the sorghum fields to do after this, which are back up the top of the map. And then we'll just make do with the canola that we got. The canola that's currently in the trailer, I'll just run off and sell that in a minute. We're going to get full anyway, I think, looking at this. So we'll go and have an explore, see who wants to buy some stuff. Another thing I want to do very quickly is go down to our productions. Got nothing in the flour mill. Okay. Right, we need to have a look at that. Our mini productions aren't really doing much. It will give us stuff to do. Like I said, there are things around the farm that I need to go and look at, as discussed in the last video as well. Things to do with like the heaps of stuff in some of the locations. Need to go and have a look at that and cast my eyes on it. Figure out what we're going to do, whether I'm just going to trailer it up and bulk sell it, or whether we are actually going to try and put it through the machines. We're getting very close to needing our trailer buddy. Stop him there. Right, go and fetch me trailer. I'm definitely not using workers for this either. The workers that I used to assist me during sugar beet harvest cost us over 4 grand in wages. So do not want to be doing that. I don't. Good thing is, got plenty of room in this trailer. We have. I'm glad I upgraded. Switch it off. We'll save the fuel. There we go. So, Diddly Squat Harvest 2024 is well underway. canola harvest about to be completed. Okay, so I've completed the harvest of the field, but I've now run into another little bit of an issue. Okay, my trailer has reached its maximum weight limit at 70% full. So I've got to go off and sell the canola, come back, empty the harvester fully before we can go off and get the sorghum harvest started. So that's where we're headed. We're heading to the oil mill, and hopefully gonna get good price. Got plenty of weeds on my field. They will hopefully be gone when we do the seeding. But yeah, reached max fill. So even though I bought quite a decent capacity trailer, depending on obviously the crop type, I still can't haul that much. We head down the road anyway. We'll go into the oil mill, and I think it's £614 for 1,000 litres of canola. We've got 20,000 litres here. So I'm hoping this will make us good money when we sell it. And then I've still got a fair chunk in the combine. I've still got a good chunk in the combine to unload, bring down here too. But yes, trials and tribulations. And like I say, it's not going to be easy. This first year of me coming on board and working with Kaleb and Jeremy, it's going to be tough. To unravel all the, let's say, previous years of bad practices and poor farming, and try and get this place running, this farm running properly and producing properly. It's a challenge, but one I am up for. You get 12 grand, plus a little bit of environmental bonus. Back to the field we go then, to pick up the rest of the canola. So, sorghum harvesting has commenced. I haven't actually taken the rest of the canola and sold it yet. It's still sitting in the trailer. I just wanted to get a start on the canola harvest. See where we're at with everything. Also wanted to test out the lovely work camera. for in cab. There we go. Right, looks like the yield's a little bit better on the sorghum. I'm just looking at that, keeping that edge in sight. Again, I'm not worrying too much about when should we sell this and stuff like that. Oh, you know, the best time of year is to sell, because obviously for those of you that have watched Clarkson's farm, they pretty much sell the stuff directly as it comes off the field, or within a few days of it coming off the field. Typically here in the UK, we don't tend to store crops in silos and things, which might absolutely blow the minds of American viewers, but typically we don't really have the space to have such things, nor do we really have the weather conditions and stuff. So it makes more sense for us to sell the stuff as it comes off the field, take the price that's offered, Now this side's a little bit harder to monitor because the monitors get in the way. I just wanted to open up that part of the field really. But yeah, you can see sorghum coming in nicely, and definitely yielding better than the canola. I'm already half full and I've only done one headland and a little row, so it's good. I think we're going to be okay. Like I say, this is this field and the field over there. They're going to be the ones that I harvest this way. Then all the other fields that we've got crops sitting on, we're going to go and tackle with the swather instead. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gents, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to get these fields harvested, and then next video, because it is sadly that time of the day, next video we'll get rid of the canola, we'll go off and sell that, and then we'll sell the sorghum, and then we'll get into the swathing. We shall. And the good thing is the store is right here, so I haven't got to go too far to get my header for the combine, plus the machine I need for the mowing. I'm at 70% full, so I'm going to have to go and do the canola quick, then come back and empty this. But it will be okay. I'll fill the harvester, and then I'll go muck about with the trailer. getting a decent haul. I have to say, sorghum has done well. I'll, you know, give Kaleb and Jeremy their dues. Pound. I'm just going to stop there. I'm not going to risk any crop destruction. Right, harvester's off. Right. I need to go find my trailer. There it is. 8,000 litres. Little bit disappointing, to say. Canola harvest. But off to the oil mill I go. And when we come back, in the next episode of the series, ladies and gents, we will be moving on to... Well, as I say, I'll do the sorghum selling. And then... we'll do some swathing then. Hopefully try and salvage as much as we can from this year's harvest before I come in with my precision farming methods and try and turn this farm around and make it an actual productive, profitable enterprise. So, ladies and gents, thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you'll go and check some of my other videos on the channel. I would appreciate likes and support on some of my other uploads, and if you are enjoying this series but haven't seen any of my other series, there's plenty to go back and watch. Playlists are available on the channel that you can click on, have on in the background, and just work through. Plenty of videos for Farming Sim to watch, and obviously with FS25 right around the corner, there'll be plenty of videos coming in the future too. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please think about hitting that button. And go ahead and leave me some comments too, because I do enjoy reading people's comments, feedback, you know, whatever you want to basically talk to me about. So, I will see you again very soon, but for now, take care of yourselves, ladies and gents. Stay safe. Goodbye.